294-4180. That's 294-4180.
Are you tired of the hassle of buying a car? Pressure from salesmen showing you cars that you don't want or can't afford? Let Auto Finders Inc. find the car that's right for you. You tell them exactly what you're looking for and they'll find it. No pressure, hidden charges, or obligations. Auto Finders Inc. Call now.
Today on Life Moments. This mother of two has already cheated death. So why is she going back to the hospital? Then, she's turning 50 and her daughter's making sure she's doing it in style.
I can't believe this is all happening to me today.
And can this pint-sized boxer win her first championship fight? Real turning points, real women's lives. Today on Life Moments.
I'm Asha Blake. Welcome to Life Moments. Just weeks after giving birth to her second child, Dana Tromernock was devastated to learn she had a brain tumor. Today, Dana's returning to the hospital where she nearly died to thank those who saved her life.
Hey, what are you doing with that car? What are you doing with that car?
My husband's name is Larry. We've been married 7.5 years. We've got 2 kids. Tanner, he is 3, and my little daughter, Caidy, is 1.
We had a good time.
Today, little Caidy laughs for the entire family. But a year ago, just after she was born, her mom, Dana, began a harrowing ordeal.
The minute she was born, the whole right side of my body just went numb, and I was getting these really awful headaches. And the doctor just thought it was the effects of the epidural wearing off, and he said in time it would get better.
But it didn't get better. 4 weeks later, she couldn't even lay down to sleep.
I had to sleep being propped up because the pressure in my head was so severe when I would lay down.
The numbness Dana felt wasn't getting better either.
When Dana had taken her sock off and she took a pin and she actually said, look, and she stuck a pin in the bottom of her foot and blood came out, she said, I don't feel that. And she goes, something is not right. Something is really not right.
Finally, Dana went to her local hospital for a CAT scan.
The technician comes out, he's like, we need to take more pictures. And I said to him, I'm like, there's something on those films. I'm like, isn't there? And he's like, yes, there is.
Moments later, the neurologist on duty told her the devastating results.
He held up the films to the light and he said, pretty much in one swooping sentence, he said, you have a brain tumor, it's large and it needs to come out soon. I just broke down, started crying. Yeah, pretty awful.
We drove home and it was just very quiet in the car because we were just staring ahead, not knowing what the future is going to hold now. And I just started getting angry because Dana happens to be a very health-conscious person. She is a vegetarian. She is, doesn't smoke. And here's my wife who has a life-threatening brain tumor. You know, it just wasn't fair. It just wasn't fair.
Within 48 hours, Dana was in the office of brain surgeon Patrick Roth.
These are the 2 halves of the brain, and this big white object here is a tumor. It's probably the size of a small plum. The operation was difficult because the tumor was located very much in the center of the brain. So if you think of the brain as having 2 halves, it was in between those 2 halves and deep.
Facing life-or-death surgery with 2 kids to care for, Dana and Larry needed help. Their families came to the rescue.
All of our family stopped everything. Their careers, their jobs, whatever their lives were stopped. They all came to support us, to pray for us, to be there for us.
All I could think about was that these children were going to have no mother. So I quit my job, sold my house, moved down back to Jersey. I live around the corner now.
I remember Dana crying and saying, I don't want Caidy to go to daycare.
and just looking at her and saying, as long as I have breath in my body, that child is not going to daycare. And I took family leave, and I took the baby home with me and got to be a grandma and a mommy all over again.
That was a very, 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 very important part of this, of getting through this.
2 weeks later, Dana was in the operating room getting the anesthetic.
I just got so scared. I just started to cry, and then I just went to sleep.
For hours, the surgery progressed well. Then suddenly, it took a deadly turn. Dana's brain began to swell. If it continued, it would kill her. Dr. Roth made a crucial decision to have a partner begin an emergency spinal tap to reduce the swelling.
What motivates you to really do the best job you can do is the idea that when the case is finished, I got to go out there and look eye to eye to her family and tell them what happened. And what popped into my head during this malignant swelling of the brain was that I was going to have to go out there and tell her husband that she died on the table.
After 30 tense minutes, the swelling eased. The surgery continued, and the doctors completed removing the tumor. Dana had survived the operation, but her ordeal had only just begun.
While I was in the ICU, the pain was just, it was indescribable. It was just a horrible head pain. And there was even one point where I didn't want to go on.
I remember I came into the ICU one day, and it was so bad. I just looked at her, and I said, Dana, if you want to go, go.
But Dana battled through with the help of one nurse in particular.
The ICU was a difficult place for me. I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't see. And this just one kind, incredible nurse would just come over to me, and she would hold my hand.
I felt an empathy towards her case in that here's a woman diagnosed with a brain tumor having just delivered a newborn baby. Pictures of her children were placed on the side rails, and thinking to myself, how will we get this mother home to be with her kids?
I had a picture of me and my cat in the hospital bed. She knew I like cats, and she would bring in her favorite story about a cat, and she would read it to me.
Dana's social worker was also a critical help, boosting the spirits of both Dana and her husband.
She would just come by. She's got a great sense of humor, and she would come by every day and just try to get my husband to laugh, because it was such a difficult time for my husband, too.
They're great. They are two loving people, the most beautiful children. They're a great family.
2 weeks later, Dana had graduated to rehabilitation. There, she had just one thought on her mind.
My newborn baby was my motivator, my son, my husband. I had to get well for them. I had to keep going.
She did keep going. Today, she has made a complete recovery.
My tumor type can reoccur, so I have to go for regular scans, but my last scan looked okay. So I'm doing really well.
When we return, Dana has one final step in her journey to wellness. She's returning to the hospital to thank those who saved her life.
I'm a little nervous to meet everybody, but excited too to see everybody again. It's been a long time.
How do you shape your world? I shape every day with laughter. I shape my priorities with my passions. I shape my life around what matters.
Introducing an all-new Cross Your Heart, the bra that beautifully shapes the way you look and feel. With the unique Cross Your Heart lift and shape design, you could do what you want and look amazing doing it. Playtex Cross Your Heart. Shape your destiny, we'll shape you.
Sugar Ray Leonard is mad. His bargain trash bag didn't have what it takes.
This bag is down for the count.
You should have bought Glad Drawstring bags, Sugar. The only trash bags with 3-ply strength. They won't break like those bargain bags.
Those Glad bags are champs.
Undefeated.
Great. I've been looking for a really tough bag.
That's what I'm talking about. Don't get mad. Get Glad. Look for the Hulk free movie ticket offer with purchase of specially marked Glad products.
You've done this before, right?
Oh, yeah, all the time, yeah.
Never underestimate experience.
Oh, very still.
We've handled thousands of cases, car accidents, medical malpractice, dog bites, and more. So give us a call and let our experience work for you.
Thanks, friend. Next.
Give experience a try. Call Robert J. DeBry.
Oh, Serta makes me so mad.
You cool one.
Hey, tell me that wasn't the do not remove under penalty of law label.
You'll feel the difference the moment you lie down.
Hello.
Serta, we make the world's best mattress.
This week at Crown Bedrooms, save on Utah's largest selection of Serta mattresses with free next-day delivery, free frame, free setup, and free removal of old mattress. And pay absolutely nothing for 1 full year. No one sells Serta for less than Crown Bedrooms.
A little more than a year ago, Dana almost died on the operating table. Today, however, she's returning to the hospital to thank those who helped her survive her terrible ordeal.
Today, my family's going to come with me. My husband and my mom and my sister-in-law and my kids. They've never met my kids before over at the hospital, so I'd like for them to meet them. I'm a little bit nervous about it. I don't know why, but I am. But I'm also really excited. I mean, I'm going to see again the man who saved my life. And just 2 people, Hillary and Karen, who were just so great to me in the hospital.
After surgery, Dana's vision was severely impaired. She heard, but never actually saw one intensive care nurse who was especially kind to her. Today will mark the first time Dana actually sees her.
I just really want to go back and thank her for being so kind to me. You know, I don't know how many nurses out there would go get books and read them to the patients and etc. She was just, you know, a bright spot in the ICU.
For staff at the hospital, it's a rare chance to see a patient after they've returned to a normal and healthy life.
You don't see many patients come back, and the ones that come back to say thank you, your eyes open wide, and you just look at them and say, my gosh, you've come so far, and it's extremely rewarding.
It's really nice when they do, and they come back after the rehabilitation, and they show us, you know, that they're back to normal, they're up and walking, and they're on with their life.
I'm a little nervous to meet everybody, but excited too to see everybody again. It's been a long time. I didn't want to start shaking when I got here because of the mixed feelings I have about it. But, you know, my life was saved here, so it's an incredible place.
Oh, my God. Hi, Dana.
Oh, my God, Karen. Oh, my God. I told myself I wasn't going to cry, so I'm going to try to stick to that.
Beautiful.
So are you.
You look beautiful. You often wonder, do people really remember their hospital experience? Do they remember me being their nurse?
I wanted to thank you for being so incredible to me when I was in the ICU.
I'll never forget.
It was so difficult. And you were amazing.
And look at you now.
Yep,
Do you remember? You really remember?
Yeah, I remember your voice, your sweet voice, and you read to me.
Yeah.
She was just so great and kind. Yeah, it was just, thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm in complete shock. You're used to seeing patients lying in their bed, and this is what you work so hard for every day. This makes it all worth it. You're welcome.
And these guys, I don't know who to go first. Hillary.
Oh, hi, honey. Oh, you look so good.
Thank you, and thank you for everything, too. So
anything
sweet.
for you.
You are a comic relief every day. This is the incredible guy who saved my life. Thank you. Thanks. So, I have thanked him before, but you can never thank somebody who saved your life enough.
One other person had been instrumental in saving Dana's life, little Caidy herself. The epidural that Dana had while giving birth to her daughter triggered the symptoms that led to the discovery of the tumor.
If it wasn't for that epidural, I maybe had about 6 months to a year left to live. So the baby saved my life.
I just remember him trying to take care of a newborn at home.
I thank them for saving my wife's life and making my life whole again. because if it weren't for them, I would not be whole ever.
To be able to just be a normal mom now and to raise my kids and to take them out for walks and to just look around and see everything as one image is just so amazing. I think everybody just takes life a little bit slower and a little bit slower pace and just appreciate what they have so much more since this whole thing has happened, because you never know.
Coming up, her mom just